necessarily have to be on this call, but the fact that he's willing to is going to be really, 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 really amazing. And we're going to receive a lot of value. But I am going to give it to the queen herself, because she's about to tell us what's about to happen the next couple of days, weeks, months. It's going to be super exciting, especially because the whole team is in momentum. So if you are excited, please drop some sevens in the chat. And Mandy, we are ready for you.
Perfect. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate you. Guys, keep dropping some sevens in the chat for yourself, for jumping on this call today. We have these calls every single Thursday. We're having these weekly calls. We're going to be consistent with it. It's really exciting to do these calls because we have so many different people from different teams all on one call. But I'm going to get on the witness very, very soon. But I did want to start off this call with just kind of bringing us all together and making sure we're all on the same page so everybody knows what they should be doing right now, what they should be paying attention to, what is coming up, and really how to get the most out of this opportunity, guys. So I'm super happy and grateful because Quiani McGee, personally, one of my favorite top speakers, is actually going to be giving you guys some value today, really speaking to you guys from his own experience, giving you guys the opportunity to ask questions in the chat. And just like Karen said, he does not have to do this. In fact, I've seen this man's schedule. And I want to start off this call with some gratitude, because can everybody please in the chat put thank you, Quiani, in the chat? Everybody put thank you, Quiani, in the chat. Okay, because we are a bunch of different people from a bunch of different walks of life, but we are all going to come together to be grateful, to be thankful for the people that go above and beyond to pour into us. So if you guys can continue to write thank you, Q, in the chat. He has been a huge part of my growth and my journey. And so we appreciate you, Q. I'm really excited to see what you give to us today. The value that you provide is unmatched and unreal. And all of us can agree that you are someone that just leads from the front. And so we respect you, we appreciate you, and we're really excited to have you. So I'm going to get out of his way very quickly. But before I do, guys, let's get on the same page. First of all these people that are on that flyer, can you guys just drop some sevens in the chat for everybody that's on this flyer? Whoops, going the wrong way. For everybody that's on this flyer, because day in and day out, I see these people leading from the front. I see these people leading with integrity, going above and beyond to answer your guys' questions, to cultivate community in our culture, to have events, to have watch parties, to remind you to take a trade, to get you paid, to pour into you, to give you personal development. And every single person that's on this flyer, all the P1Ks and above, and all the P600s, all the P150s, the people that aren't on my team that are on this call right now, we appreciate you. I'm inspired by every single person that's on this call. And I'm really excited for what the next couple of days are going to bring. So guys, first and foremost, everybody, there should be no confusion as to what is happening. This Sunday, there is a huge virtual event called Method to the Madness. I will be speaking. Quiani will be speaking. Your top chairman, top P5000s will be speaking on this call. This is not something you want to miss. In fact, when I first came into this business, one of the first calls that I jumped on was a Method to the Madness call in March. And it was a huge paradigm shift for me because I got to see people just like me talk about the struggles, the trials, the tribulations they've been through and pour into me. So Los Angeles, Sacramento, Portland, and Hawaii, we have created watch parties. Go to the nearest P1000 or above in your marketplace and make sure you are tapped into the info. We will be doing potluck style watch parties so that every single person is not hungry and nobody is breaking the bank. We will come together as a group to feed each other, right? To have fun. I know that in LA, we got a jumper, right? So we're not playing. I don't know why we got a jumper. It was Nikki's suggestion. We just decided to get one. But Portland, shout out to Bailey. She'll be hosting that. Sacramento, right? Tap into that market to figure out who's hosting that. Hawaii, we have Kyla, who has been kind enough to open up her house to our team. She's not even on our team, and she's, leading from the front and really providing a space. Now, if you guys are not in one of these marketplaces, please do not be discouraged. Be the trailblazer in your marketplace that leads the watch party, that brings people to the watch party, and that puts this on. And really, guys, tap in on the day of, meaning don't talk, don't walk around, don't bullshit, don't be on your phone. There's no point in going. Show up, right? You got to show up for your success. Even me, I watched the watch party from my home last year while we were in quarantine. A lot of us did. So make sure that you show up and make sure that you're tapped in and you're locked in, guys. Do not sleep on Sunday. This is going to be huge. They're giving over $2,000 in Bitcoin away on this call. So do not miss it. Drop a 7 in the chat if you, drop the word student in the chat if you're going to be locked in on Sunday. Drop the word student in the chat if you're going to be locked in on Sunday. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Okay, so I'm going to run through this quick. Weekly events. Every single marketplace should be having weekly events. If your marketplace does not have weekly events yet, reach out to me. And once again, you will be the trailblazer in that marketplace to have your own weekly events. I've seen people run events from their phone, from their laptop, outside in their living rooms. This business is built in the living room, guys. So if you're not having something consistent in your marketplace, a weekly event, please reach out to me. I can either A, connect you with the leader who is having events, or B, I can help you to start being that leader that runs those events. But Sacramento, Los Angeles, Portland, there is an event for you to go to every single week. So make sure you guys are tapping in. I screenshotted this from a secret conversation I'm not supposed to be sharing, but I am. Why not? This is John's tour. If you are in a marketplace near one of the cities that he's going to go to, these are regional events. He's bringing out leaders like Austin Godsey. He's bringing out educators to train, right? So we do not want to miss the events. We want to make sure we're tapped into these events. So if there's an event near you, make sure you make it. For instance, if you're in Portland, you should be going to the Seattle event, okay? If you're in Sacramento, I would drive to the LA event, right? I would make sure I didn't miss it, guys. So really make sure you're utilizing and leveraging the higher ranked leaders and all of their knowledge and their reputability to get to these events and really be able to scale your business. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the leadership retreat. Guys, we have a lot of P600s on this call, a lot of P150s that are ready and they have the drive and the momentum, even people that aren't ranked on this call that have the capability to go P2000 in just 30 days. So push yourself to get to these retreats, push yourself to that next rank, guys. Make sure that you are really getting the most out of this opportunity and setting yourself up for success, right? Just really showing up, because the more you show up, the more you're going to go up. So when it comes to events, guys, when it comes to these trainings, yeah, I can go back. MK, I'll forward that to you. When it comes to these trainings, right? Let's make sure we're on time. Let's make sure we're engaged. Let's make sure we're taking notes. We're locking in. There's no point of you getting on a go live and texting the whole time. Karen said this on her call a couple weeks ago. You won't learn anything. You have to set yourself up for success by locking in and scheduling time for your success. And the last thing I want to say, guys, is the thing that I'm actually going over on the Sunday call, the Method to the Madness call. I'm going over professionalism. So we got to all be professionals on this call. Meaning that right now, everybody knows that this week on Thursday at 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST, right? You guys know that we have this call every Thursday. So let's turn on our cameras. Let's have our notebooks out. Let's engage. Let's be respectful of the people that are taking their time to pour value into us. And let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in, right? Because we are not going to have success just thrown into our laps if we're not showing up and really like showing up with the intention, right? We have to have an intention on each call. So I want your guys' intention to be being successful, right? Learning with the intention to teach. So the last thing that I'm going to go over, guys, is Nick at Night. Like, shout out to Nick. He's on this call right now. Drop a 7 in the chat if you are making money consistently on these sessions. Drop a 7 in the chat if Nick gets you paid. Drop a 7 in the chat out of appreciation, out of love for Nick Hall. If you're not getting paid, it's because you're not plugging in. So let's plug in. Let's get on the go lives. Let's plug in with Nick. Let's ask questions. Let's use the services and let's make money in the simplest way, guys. Simplest way, right? Nick, we appreciate you. It's an honor to have you on these calls every single week with us, to be able to learn from you every single night. But like I said from the beginning, I'm going to get out of the way of greatness. I'm going to get out of the way of a C50, right? He's skipping over C25. So can everybody just drop C50 in the chat? Drop C50 in the chat for Quiani, right? Someone who really leads the way, shows the way by leading in from the front. Someone that's had results, that can teach you trading, that can teach you building, that can shift your mindset, that can teach you about faith, that can teach you about love, right? That can really teach you something. Drop some C50s in the chat for Quiani McGee. And Quiani, the floor is yours. Very excited to learn from you. Take it away.
Yo, what's good with the family? Can you guys hear me, Mandy? We straight? Let's go. All right, family. Hey, y'all, do me a favor real quick and drop some C10s in the chat box for Miss Mandy Rose, man. Drop some C10s in the chat box. Hey, y'all, if y'all knew what I knew, right? If y'all knew what I knew, if y'all see, man, we just wait every day. The back office is just updating. It's just going up every single day, right? Miss Mandy Rose is literally on the brink, family, of cracking, chairwoman 10, chair queen, right? And so, Mandy, I'm so grateful for you. And just everything that you're doing, just you being the type of leader that you are, producing so many successors in your organization on an everyday basis. I just want you to know, I learned so much, from your leadership and watching you on an everyday basis on what you're doing. And so you guys, I want you to understand, you literally are witnessing a Chairman 100 on their complete come up, right? And if you guys are working with Mandy, as you guys already know, you're literally working with one of the best, and I mean that honest truth, right? So, hey, family, real quick, I wanted to touch on, a few things that, Mandy was just talking about, guys, his intentions, right? His intentions, family. That's something that I truly believe is really what's going to take this entire organization to the next level, right? Is us beginning to move, militant, right? Beginning to move with, an intention, right? Having genuine intentions, but knowing at the root of it, right, why we are doing what we're doing on an everyday basis, right, guys? Looking to cut no corners in this business, looking to wake up every single day and earn every single commission check, right? Earn every single profit, right, on an everyday basis, right? Beginning to live with intention. And so, guys, I just want to just give it back to every single one of you before I get into this training, because you guys are trailblazers right now. Right, every single one of you guys on this call, right, plays a pivotal role on where this company is going, where this organization is going, right, guys? And I really want you guys to understand that there are many, many people in this organization that have access to being on this call, but every single one of you guys showed up. And just like Mandy said, showing up for your success every single day, right? Every single day until you reach your goals, until you reach that destination. Right, always being studious, family, always being humble, having humility, right? Realizing that the moment that you think you've learned everything is the moment that you begin to stop growing. That's the moment your organization stops growing. That's the moment that your income stops growing, right? Family, is the moment that you feel like you got all the answers and you get out of that, that studious mindset, right, guys? And so what I want to go ahead and do real quick, I don't want to be eternal tonight, right? But I definitely want to get right into this training, right? I'm in public. They're about to probably hear me just jump into a completely different mode. But family, I was having a conversation. I just got back from Miami, Florida this morning, right? And I'm gonna let y'all know something. Type of 7 in the chat box, right? For a 7-figure income, right? If you want to make $100,000 a month in this opportunity, right? Type of 7 in the chat box if you're shooting to make 7 figures in this opportunity. Right, guys? Now, I'm truly inspired right now. Right? Like I said, I just got back from Miami. I was with John Guam and Chairman 100 for an entire 7 days. For an entire 7 days. And you know what I realized? This man is making $100,000 a month for a reason. Right? He's making a 7-figure income. He's making 6 figures per month for a reason, family. Literally, we grind it every single day, right? Waking up 9:30 a.m., going to sleep 5:30 a.m., right? Every single day. I watch this man do everything we are all doing on this call, plus everything on the back end, the systems, the events, the promotions, the scheduling, right? The event planning, the tour planning, right? The small three-way calls, the small meetings, the one-on-ones, family. I literally watched this man, right, do every single thing that we do. And I stepped into his crib, basically walked into his reality, family. He didn't change up his schedule for me. That means that what I walked in and witnessed is what he's doing on an everyday basis. So I told myself, look, no way I'm gonna be in this in the presence of somebody making 6 figures a month that has everything that I want and let this man outwork me. That's disrespectful to my goals. That's disrespectful to my dreams. So guess what? I didn't go to sleep until John was asleep, right? I didn't go up into the room, right? I fallen asleep on my laptop downstairs on the couch. I refuse to let somebody that has everything that I want outwork me. And family, you gotta feel the exact same way. I really want you guys to realize that, right? I truly learned a valuable lesson. Look, success, it leaves clues, very evident. And the one thing that family, we gotta be willing to pay every single day. Family, look, every day, the rent is due, right? Every single day, family, the rent is due. And we gotta show up and hustle. There's no way, there's no getting around that, right? There's no getting around that. And so family, let me go ahead and get into this thing, right? So, I was talking to Mandy, right? And guys, I know we got a lot of new people on this call, but I know we got a lot of people who've been a part of this organization, right? This organization is absolutely booming. Every single one of you guys on this call right now, your back office, right? I see it is blinking, right? We got a lot of major ranks right now, really loading up, family. We got some Chairman 10s popping. We got some Chairman 25s popping, right, guys? We got multiple Platinum 5,000s, 2,000s, 1,600s, right, popping this week, right? Guys, I want you to understand that May is standing for mayhem, family, right? You guys are about to witness, right, a ridiculous month. If you guys feel like this month was insane, I really want you to realize what's about to happen next, family, right? And so I really want every single one of you guys to be able to, take full advantage of the time that we have. I was having a conversation with John, and I was like, yo, this is the most important time of the year, guys. Right? This is the most important time of the year. Whether you're new in this business or you're a veteran in this business, I don't care where you're at. All I know is that you got to get fully in mode, right? You got to get fully in mode, because what you do within these next 60 to 90 days, what you realize is, what you do for the next 60 to 90 days, that is a representation of what your income is going to be in the next 60 to 90 days, family. Look, we get paid in this business for what we've done in the last 60 to 90 days. I want you to realize that, right? So some of us are working hard right now, right? We're trying to kick it in gear right now, and we're like, whoa, why isn't this thing moving as fast as I wanted to, right? I'm grinding every single day. We got to start asking ourselves, if you date back that same work ethic, for how long have you been doing that, right? Because you're not going to get paid for what you're doing right now, guys, right? You're going to get paid in the future for what you do for right now. So look at your income right now, and then look at your work ethic over the last 60 to 90 days, and that is a representation of where you're at, right? So what do you want these next 60 to 90 days to look like, right? What are you doing right now to make sure that you are on track to get into where you want to be, right, guys? And so I really want us to realize, family, look, when I'm talking to y'all, I'm not talking to IBOs. I'm not talking to customers. I'm talking to change agents. Right, write that word down, family, change agents, right? I'm talking to some change agents right now. I'm talking to people that are gonna go out there and use the cards that you were dealt to make some shit happen, right? To be an example, right? To overcome what you're currently going through, so that somebody can resonate and reach out to you, and you can help them change their life. You can help them change your situation, right, family? I really want you to realize that when you want big success in life, you gotta look to be solving big problems. Right? How can you help somebody else solve a problem when you have no problems that you've had to deal with? Right, family? So entrepreneurs, we are change agents. We are looking for the flaws in the marketplace, and we are fixing them. Right? In this business, family, we are looking for, we are taking imperfect people, and we're helping them become the better version of themselves on an everyday basis. And a representation of who they're becoming is a representation of the reality that is outside of them. Right, family, I really want you to understand that everything, right? But I'm not going to get too much into this. I'm not going to get too much into this, family. But look, Everything that is happening in our life right now is a representation of what is happening internally inside of our minds, right? If you are in momentum right now, that's because you are in an abundant state of mind, right? If you are feeling like you're stagnated, you're not where you want to be, that's because you're operating from a scarcity frequency, right? A fear frequency. That's why things are not moving in the way you want to move, right? So change agents are what we are. We are not IBOs, right? We are not just customers, family. This business, this opportunity is so much different than anything else in the world, right? We truly are making change, family. This is not just business. This is not just trading, guys, right? People are having breakthroughs on an everyday basis, family, right? People are guys, I want you to understand. You understand, I get DMs, guys, I'm gonna move forward, right? But guys, I really want you to understand how blessed we truly are. Guys, I'm getting messages from people that I didn't even know are still alive because of something that I said on a call. Right, guys? People reaching out to me, yo, Kim, you saved my life, what you said on that call, man. I was at the point of break. I was at a breaking point. I was gonna off myself, but you said something on that call that changed my life. You changed my perspective, right? I really want you to understand what we have the ability to do right now, right? And so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, right? I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, family. Look, I look at everything that is happening in this academy, guys, and I look at what is happening with Life by Design Group. Right, I look at what is happening inside of every single one of you guys, watching you guys just elevate and grow on an everyday basis, right? Impacting so many different people, guys. This organization is so unique, right, guys? We are attracting multiple demographics, guys, age groups, people from different faiths, walks of life, right, guys? Look inside of your guys' chat. You got people of all races and colors and ages, right, family? We're doing something truly special here. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about really get into this next level, right? Because we cannot stop. We didn't come this far to come this far. You know, when me, John Guaman, Elias Montilla, right? When we really came and we incorporated, right? We came up with the idea, right? It was a group thing of Life by Design. Guys, I remember when there wasn't one chairman in the organization, right? I remember when there wasn't 10 Platinum 1000s in an organization. Right, family, there is now over 100 Platinum 1000s in the organization. Right, guys, there is now over 10 chairmen inside of the organization. Right, guys, over the last 2.5 years. So I want you guys to understand, by the end of this year, we need 100 chairmen in this group. Right, we need 100 chairmen in this group, but I want you guys to understand. Look, the chairmen in this organization, they actually are products of their product. So whenever I'm talking about chairman, guys, we need chairmans on the chart too. Don't play. We're not playing with this, right? I don't want a chairman on my team that don't know how to trade. I don't want a chairman on my team that don't know how to use their services, that don't know how to utilize risk management. I don't want you on my team. If you can only bring people to this business, but you can't help people get results and duplicate the results, that I don't care. I don't care. You got to be a chairman in your mindset, right? And how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you're going to be a chairman in this business, you need to be a chairman on these charts, period. All right, family. So we gotta really start raising the expectation. We gotta really start, raising the standards in this organization if we really are trying to, get to the next level, right? If we're trying to get to the next level, right, family? So I want you to write this down: self-sufficiency. Right? Becoming self-sufficient, family, I promise you, this will be the best thing you can ever do for your business. This is the best thing you can ever do for your success and for your family. Right, guys? When you are no longer dependent on somebody else for you to generate results. Right? Because that means that if you're dependent on somebody else to generate results, if you're dependent on somebody else to give you the answers in order to go out there and produce, guess what? That means that whoever you're getting involved, guess what? They're going to become self-sufficient on you. And did you get involved with this business, right, to be a manager? Or did you get involved with this business, right, to become a business owner, have time and financial freedom, right, family? So if you're not duplicating self-sufficiency, then guess what, family? You literally left a job for another job, because what you do will duplicate the same standards, the same expectations that you have inhabited right, are the same characteristics, the same habits that your organization are naturally going to duplicate. People do what we do, not what we say. Family, it's universal. It's a principle. You attract what you are, right? Are you attracting independence? Or are you attracting dependence? If you're attracting dependence, are you dependent or are you independent? Right? Type of one in the chat box if y'all hearing me right now. Let me know. Right, family? Look, I was in the crib with John Guaman. He never had to check on me to make sure that I was in my bag. He never had to check on me and make sure I was in my duffel with my squad, making sure that they was in their duffel. Family, I literally wrote out a list of every single person on my team, and I took action. Right? John gave me a blueprint. I took action on the blueprint. I asked no questions. He didn't have to check up on me. Is your mentors having to check up on you? How about you start checking up on your mentors? How about you start updating your mentors? You start waiting for your mentor to call you and update you and ask for your updates. Right? Why don't you ask how your mentor is doing for a change instead of waiting for your mentor to call you and ask you how you're doing? Right, family? Resourcefulness. Write that word down, family. Resourcefulness. Right, family? What if I told you that every single thing that I've ever learned never came from me, right? It came from God. It came from information, right, that has already been here. I just had to go out there and find it. Right? So that's the thing I love about the family. You know, see, y'all on this call right now, y'all like, it's crazy to me how, you know, people, you know, they get an admiration with people for where, you know, and then they get an admiration and then they start to compare themselves with people, right? They start saying, man, he's such a great speaker, right? He's such a great presenter. He's such a great trainer. I'm not good like that. I can't do that, right? So you paralyze yourself from actually practicing and learning and failing your way forward and getting better, right? Because you're comparing your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. Right, family? What if I told you that I was piss poor at every single thing that I'm doing right now, but I just practiced and got better? I became resourceful. I became studious, right? I remained studious and I looked up who has the results that I want and how can I not duplicate that person, but how can I innovate? Right, family? We don't duplicate, family. We innovate, right? We make things better. Right, guys? So you got to become resourceful and start to look for the answers before you ask for an answer. All right, we're moving on, right? Moving on, right? One thing I heard Mandy talking about, family, was, you know, making money in the most simple way, right? Making money in the most simple way. See, family, I'm gonna let you know something. For any of you guys that are on this call, right? For any of you on this call, look, I truly believe that if you guys had to go through, right, my first experience in network marketing, right, that you would have such a higher level of respect and a higher sense of urgency for the opportunity that you have right now. Right, guys? For some of you guys, type of one in the chat box if this is your first run in this industry, right? If you've never been inside of a affiliate marketing, network marketing, right, social media marketing type of opportunity before, if this is your first run in this kind of industry, right, family, look, this is not my first run, right? I had 7 months previous experience of getting involved with this industry, right? And one thing I really came to do, guys, I respect, look, I'm gonna keep it so hot. Look, when I first got in this industry, family, I made decent money in my first company. I was like 19 years old, making about $1,500 a month, you know, residually, right? Now, the thing was, family, imagine every single month, imagine if you hit Platinum 1000 this month, and then the first hits, and then you go back to zero, right? You lose your rank every single month. Family, look, at my previous venture, right? People had to sell. People had to recruit. If they didn't do that, they didn't make any money. Every first of the month, everything we did that month went back to zero the very next month. Imagine hitting chairman and then the next day, you're back at zero and you got to rebuild back to chairman. Right, family? Imagine trying to sell health and wellness products that you can go and buy at GNC. Right? Imagine trying to sell skin cream with all the skin cream competitors that are out here in the world for $750, $1,400. Right, guys? That's what we were doing. And guess what? People were making millions of dollars doing that. Doing that. Family, we are selling education. We are selling information. Family, we are leading the world right now. Guys, document it. We are leading the world in cryptocurrency, foreign exchange, and digital entrepreneurship. Guys, we are the #1 leading platform on this globe that is teaching this kind of information and where the world is transcending to. What a time to be alive. What a time to be in the position that you're in. Right, family? People are going to look at this company in 5 years and wish they had the opportunity of being involved with this at the time that you are right now. I really want you to understand that. Right? So every day we take our foot off the gas pedal is another day that we're realizing, family, we're losing out on so much opportunity because we are literally in the front right now of the next millions and millions of people that this organization, this company will begin to, bring in over the next couple of years. Where else are you going to go find out about cryptocurrency? Right? Where else are you going to learn about decentralized finances? Right? Where else do you have access to 7 and 8 figure educators that literally have documented millions that are literally telling you what to do on an everyday basis? Where else does that exist? Family, look, I want you to start understanding. We got to start thinking a lot bigger, a lot sooner, so we can start treating this thing a lot more serious, right, than we are right now. Moving with a sense of urgency, right? Now, making money in the most simple way, right? So, guys, we got to write this down, guys. We got to do simple things to duplicate simplicity. Why? Guys, look, confused people do nothing, right? Confused people do nothing. Right, family? So if everything, look, this is the mindset that we all got to get on. This is how we're going to really get to a chairman 750, a chairman, right, 10 million, right, organization over the next 5 years, family. This is how. It has to be so simple of what we do, how we get people plugged in, how we get people paid. It has to be so simple. I can literally go to any person in the organization and ask them, how did you get to where you're at? How did you get the results that you got? And everybody should be saying the exact same thing. Very militant. First day, I got plugged in, I got set up, boom, I got educated on risk management. I understood the system, right? I knew how to utilize my tools and my products, right? I knew how to navigate, right? I had a game plan on when my first go live session was, right? I had a due date on when I was actually going to finish my academy, right? Day 1, day 2, right? Day 1, look, I'm either going to get you profitable, or day 2, look, my main focus and objection is to making sure that you're making money with the products, with the services. Look, if I got to hop on Go Live with you, drop my Zoom link and stream Go Live from my Zoom link to make sure that you got money, I'm going to do it. Right? If I got to send you every single HFX swipe, right? If I got to send you every single swipe coin trade, right? To make sure that you got money. If I got to send you this trade and then call you on FaceTime and then direct you on how to, right, sign into this account and place this trade, then I'm going to do it. Why? Because what I intentionally do will duplicate. What you do for somebody else. Imagine if every single person on your team was making that much extra effort. What would your retention look like? What would the belief system in your organization be like when you don't even have to tell somebody that, look, you don't got to convince nobody to build. You don't got to convince nobody to build. People start asking you, wait, there's a compensation plan attached to this. Why didn't you tell me sooner? That's the kind of results that we want to be generating within this organization, where it just makes absolute sense because we are not recruiting our way to the next level. We are getting people results to the next level. Write that down. Right, family? So let's go. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right, family? Belief system. Right, belief system. Family, look, I want you to understand something right now. Some of you, right, have your belief system is to the moon, right? Some of y'all's belief system to the moon. And that's the reason why your back office is rocket shipping to the moon, right? Because that's where your belief system is. Now, family, I really want you guys to understand that you have to be You have to have a high belief system, but in order to have a high belief system, family, you have to believe in what you're doing. But before you can even believe in what you're doing, family, you got to be willing to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to show up to use the products that are going to build your belief system. Right, family? I really want you guys to understand this. This is so important, guys. It's so important, right? Because that is going to exude, right, family? My belief system exudes onto people when I'm talking to them, right? People don't just buy into the opportunity, family. They buy into you, and you are your belief system. Whether you believe you're a chairman or not, whether you believe you're a 7-figure earner or not, or a 6-figure earner or not, whether you believe it, family, your reality is your perspective, right? So until you can start lying, right? And the word belief, family, is the word lie, right? Until you can begin to lie to yourself and assume that you are already where exactly you wrote down where you want to be in this life, until you can convince yourself that that is true, even though it is not your reality yet, it will never end up being your reality. Right, family? I was a platinum 150 moving and grooving like a chairman too. So uncoincidentally, it happened with time and experience. Right? Moving forward. Right, family? So I kind of want to really just wrap this thing up. And family, now is the time. Now is the time. I really want you guys to understand. Look, this is crazy. Family, do you understand that with or without me, with or without you, with or without John Guaman, right, with or without Mandy Rose, this company is going to hit $1 billion. This company's going to have 1 million customers. You understand that? I want you guys to understand that. With or without any of us on this call right now, this company is going to go and do what it's going to do. Why not be a part of that? Why not be pioneering if it's already going to happen? Family, there's 3 types of people. Somebody that watches it happens, somebody that makes it happen, and then somebody said, yo, what the just happened? Which one do you want to be? Right? Which one to be? Imagine being in Matthew Rose and Jason Brown's position. We're able to look back and be like, damn, you remember we was dirt broke. Now we're making $700,000, $800,000 every single month. Right? We're making more money than all these people that say they want to be these top traders in a day with cryptocurrency portfolios. Family, look, I'm telling you, John Guaman is having $100,000 days with cryptocurrency. I've seen it. Right, guys? Jason Brown, Matthew Rose are having $300,000 days with cryptocurrency in their portfolio. I'm in a chat. They're bragging. They show it all the time. Family, I really want you to understand what we have access to. Right now, to get this going, let me wrap this up, family. Goals. I want to leave it with this, family. What do you want? Everything I'm saying right now holds no weight. It means absolutely nothing if you don't even know where you want to be. If you don't know what it looks like in your mind, family, right? Just take a second and imagine with me. What would it feel like? Every single desire that you wrote down, if you accomplished that, how would you be feeling right now? How overwhelmed with gratitude would you feel right now? Right? How grateful will your family be for you reaching that level that you said you wanted to reach? How would they be? Right, family, you got to really start asking yourself these questions and knowing, family, exactly what you want, because what you plant in your imagination, right, is what you're going to be willing to show up for and make your reality every single day. And once it's fixed in your mind, guys, guess what? You can't erase that desire, right? You can't erase that image. So you're going to wake up every single day uncomfortable until you get there, willing to do whatever it takes until you get there. Right, family? I want y'all to go and do something real quick. Tomorrow, go dream build, right? Get out of your house, go to the richest neighborhood in your community, and go drive around and go pick out your house and go pick out your mom's house, right? Then go to the lot, go to a lot and sit in your dream car that you're gonna buy for yourself, and then call moms and figure out what mom's dream car is. And guess what? Go sit in that car too. Right, family? I really want you guys to put yourself in a state of mind to where you go and experience something more than where you're at and where you currently live and what you currently have, right? So that you can become uncomfortable with your everyday reality and you wake up and do something about it every single day. Right? Imagine me. Let me be transparent on this call. I'm on some good timing. Right? Yo, I just got back from I was with a 24-year-old multimillionaire, driving a Lamborghini, living in a mansion, literally being the youngest person in that entire community to be living within those gates. How do you think I feel coming back home? Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. What are you doing to take yourself and put yourself in an uncomfortable position? Until you experience more than where you're at, is when you will begin to desire something more than what you have. Right? Now, family, you got to make that decision tonight, right, family? You got to make that decision tonight. And I'm going to be real with you guys. You got to make that decision every single day. When you wake up in the morning, right, before you go to sleep at night, family, you got to make that decision every single day that no matter what happens, no matter what challenges, what trials and tribulations happen, right, guys, because every day has its occurrences, right? It has its stuff that just happens, right? There's a lot of the times where none of us anticipate the situations and the problems and the trials that we go through on an everyday basis, right? None of us anticipate those phone calls that nobody wants to hear. Nobody does, right, family? But when you can really buckle down and realize that, look, your greatness on display, right? Your greatness on display. God is working through you, right? Greatness on display. Once you realize that, family, and you make that decision to wake up and work and move and operate and speak with that greatness and operating in that greatness, until you make that decision every single day, family, guess what? This world will beat the shit out of you and you won't get up. Right? So family, look, we can't live in the world, family. We gotta live in faith, right? We can't live in the reality, but we have to begin to believe it and see. We gotta believe in the unseen, family. We gotta accept, right, the unseen as our present reality, right? We gotta look into our bank accounts, family, and not see what we see, but we gotta begin to see what we want to see. I really want you guys to think here with me, right? This is the frequency. This is attraction. This is what Bob Proctor and John and Alex Moore, David, this is what they're talking about, family. Look, you gotta operate with the assumptions that everything that you want is already yours and everything that you need is already inside of you. Big faith, right, family? And so let's go out here, family. I challenge you guys tonight, take out your notebook. Right? Take out your notebook, reevaluate your goals, reevaluate your why, reevaluate your daily routines on what you're doing to help you reach these goals. Put together a game plan, get with a mentor, ask them, look, let's put together a game plan. I'm trying to get to the next level. Help me get to the next level. And then let's go out here, family, make the decision every single day to pay that price. Right, family, you pay that price right now to pay any price later down the line, family. Look, I appreciate, every single one of you guys, right, on this call, right, family. I love and appreciate y'all. Look, I literally, just wake up every single day, right, to just grow, to make sure that, family, look, we are all getting to the next level. I told you guys a while ago, look, if I got your back, you got my back, right? Because we all we got. Your dreams is in our hands. Our dreams is in your hands, family. Look, we rise and we fall together, right? So we got to make sure that we rise to the top and hold each other accountable, right? So I love y'all, Mandy. I'm going to turn it back to you, Queen. Let's make it happen. God bless y'all.
Oh my God, guys. Drop some C50s in the chat. Do me a favor. Go follow Quiani if you don't already. Send him a message of gratitude, guys. Take what he said and run with it. Don't just take what he said and not run with it. Like, really run with it, guys. I love you guys. I'm so excited for this watch party this Sunday. Make sure you're tapped in. Yo, Quiani, that was so fire. I will be dropping the recording on our YouTube channel. Guys, let's win. I appreciate you guys.